Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Capricorn, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. That is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. Your key to the week this week is the Hanged Man, right? So this is a week to stop. You've had a relatively good run of it over the last few weeks. Things have been moving for you. Things have really been gathering steam. This is a week for you to take a moment, right? And it's not even like, yes, I will always say it's time for a gratitude practice. It's always time to stop and acknowledge how far you've come, because it's only in those moments that you truly start to take hold of the joy that life really can be. And also, when you really start to tap into the gratitude energy, everything that you have expands. Literally everything. Your money, your life, your happiness, your health, all of it. It really does. So I bang on about this all the time. If you get my my emails, you know that I do. Now, that being said, the Hanged Man has a very spiritual element to it. And it really, yes, it can represent delays and stuff, but it's not that. This week you really are being asked to take a moment to stop and smell the roses, but you are also being asked to take a moment just to acknowledge the journey that you've been on, right? This is a moment to just stand still, just observe, right? If there's something that you kind of feel is still, what's the word, outstanding, or something that you feel like you've been manifesting and it hasn't shown up yet, stand still, right? This might be one of those times where you're actually walking further away from the thing that you're trying to get close to. Stand still, all right? That being said, if you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves ya. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. Your actions and options card is the Empress. What do I always say about the Empress? This is the energy of ease. It's the energy of kicking back and waiting, right? It's also the energy of enjoying the finest of everything that you can have. Now, the fact that you've got this in close proximity to the Hanged Man, this tells me that something that you've been working on or towards is so much closer than you realize. And that message about standing still and waiting for it to come to you, that is really the best thing that you can do at this moment in time. And the reason I say this is one of the messages behind the card of the Hanged Man is sometimes the best way to get what you want is to do nothing. And the Empress is easy, right? This is an easy sort of flowing, harmonious energy. You've got this as your actions and options. This is really a time for you to enhance yourself, whether that's your body, whether it's your mind, whether it's an image change, whatever it is. This is a time for you to stand still and focus your energy on yourself, right? This is a time to be self-centered. This is a time for you, this is a whole week for you to be self-centered, to ask yourself, what do I want? What do I need? And what is going to make me feel absolutely brilliant or luxurious or beautiful or happy at this moment in time, right? Tap into that energy because it's going to amplify. When it comes to your communications and conversations, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. Your money, your finances, your big money conversations, right? Look like they are very close to happening for you. For some of you as well, this might literally be the physical acquisition of something that you've wanted to see. So if you want a pay rise, if you're looking for different work, if you're looking to change your industry, this could be a really good week to start looking. Now, for those of you that are in some form of academia, the Ace of Pentacles it's a gorgeous card in that it gives you a very grounded, practical sort of way of looking at things, which is your energy anyway. But the Ace of Pentacles also brings us the security and the stability that we need from our environment. So wherever it is that you're staying, there is someone or something around you that can play an assistive role to whatever it is that you are trying to take on board at this moment in time. For some of you as well, this could be a new project that gets going. Remember though, you've got the Hanged Man, right? And the Ace of Pentacles it's an earth card. So this is slow and steady, right? There's nothing here that's forced. There's nothing here that's rushed. It's all just take it one step, one moment, one breath at a time. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this could be great. I mean, I will say if you are called into the office or if there are any conversations with the boss that come up this week, bring up the subject of if you want more money this week, approach the subject by asking about progression. Right? Don't jump straight in, and because we know Capricorns like their money, we know Capricorns like their security. But if you launch straight in with that, you might miss some of the detail or some of the nuance. So if you go in and ask about progression this week, the topic and the subject of money will come up naturally. This is a week usually Capricorns are quite sort of upfront. This week you need to be a little bit more strategic, all right? For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, people that work for themselves, this could literally be you sitting down and drumming up ideas to get new business, to get new clients, to get new everything, quite frankly, which is really exciting. The other thing as well, for those of you that are retired and no longer working, this looks like a really good time to start looking at easier ways to grow your money. So things like investing, maybe what do they call? I've forgotten what it is, but it's like a form of investing where you invest specifically in companies and then you get percentages of it back. I can't remember the word. Someone will put it in the comments though. For your love and relations, you've got the Ace of Wands. So you've got two aces here, right? You've got the Ace of Pentacles, so the Ace of Earth. You've got the Ace of Wands, which is the Ace of Fire. So earth and fire bring my desire. What is it that you want from a relationship this week? This is a great week. This week is fun. This week is sexy. It's sensual. This is a great time for you and your partner. It looks like things on the relationship level are at that place where they're on the even keel. It's like you and your partner are not just speaking the same love language, but it's like you want time alone. Like you just want time to have fun, right? Whether this is, you send the kids to the grandparents, and have the house to yourselves for a weekend. Excuse me. This, like all of that kind of stuff, like, the other way that this might show up for you as well is literally just more fun, more enjoyment. It's a very sexual, very sensual energy though, and it's a lot of fun. When it comes to those of you that are single, there are definitely, there's definitely opportunities for romance this week. I'm gonna say, because two aces can represent the energy of trickery as well. So I'm gonna say this to you: if you are getting involved with someone this week, consider it something transient. All right, and as long as you do that, or this might also be a week if you're newly seeing someone or someone's just showing up, this would be a really good time to stand back and observe, right? Capricorns, again, usually straight in, they know what they're doing, like they know what they want, they know where they're going. This week, you want to observe more than you do. And then finally, for your money and materials, you have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands, very similar energies. This could be messages. So for some of you, I feel like this is going to be an old colleague from a place that you used to work at. It might be an old boss for some of you. If I'm honest though, it does feel like a younger energy. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone from an old job reaches out to you and says, look, are you looking for work? Are you interested in maybe some part-time work? Or there's definitely other opportunities that could be really fun for you. The reason I say this is because the Page of Wands is also a message. And this message could be coming in about you earning more money. So consider what your options are this week. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is going to be your It's usually like your back, your heart and your spine, but I kind of feel like this week, the only thing you got to watch out for is having too much fun. Like, you know, when you just have an absolute blast, like you go for it for a whole week and then you're like laid on the sofa on Sunday, like, okay, I need to rest now. You know, there are worse problems, right? And then when it comes to your home and environment, there's just so much laughter and joy and fun in these cards. I have to say, for those of you that have children, there could be lots of really good time with the kids this week, like lots of laughter, lots of fun. It looks like there's some really good get-togethers or some good food. You know, great meals. Like if you've got people that you would like to invite over to have dinner, etc., this is a great week to do so, right? Like if you're thinking about inviting people over for fun and drinks and all the rest of it, this is your week, literally. All right, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care and I'll see you soon.